In physics, we measure quantities. Here are some of the quantities that we measure. Temperature, which tells us how hot or cold something is. It is measured by a thermometer and in units of degrees Celsius. Then we have time, which is measured by clocks, and the base unit of time is the second. Then we have mass, which is measured with an electronic scale or otherwise, and the units of mass are kilograms or grams. Then we have distance travelled or distance to go. That's really a length, which is measured in metres or kilometres. Then we have speed. That's how fast something is going, and is measured in units of metres per second or kilometres per hour. Now, the common thing about all these quantities is that they only need a number to fully describe the size or magnitude of that quantity. So here we have these quantities only need a number or magnitude to fully describe the size of the quantity, and these quantities are given the name scalars. There are other quantities in physics that need more than a number to fully describe the quantity being measured. Take for example this map given to pilots. It shows the wind strength across the country and the direction of the wind. The length of the arrow indicates the strength of the wind, and where it points is its direction. Now, this map is vital for pilots to make safe journeys across countries. The pilot needs to know the magnitude of the wind strength and its direction to fly safely across the country. At all airports there is a well-known device which shows the wind strength and its direction. It's called a windsock. Now, any quantity that needs a size and a direction to fully describe it is called a vector quantity. And vectors are represented by arrows. And you can see why. The length of the arrow, well, that stands for the magnitude or size of the quantity. But whatever direction the arrow is pointing in, that gives you the direction of the vector. So vectors are very important quantities. They need two things to fully describe that quantity. They need a size or a magnitude, and they need a direction. This is a group of quantities called vectors. So a vector quantity needs a size, which is a number or a magnitude as it's often called, and a direction, and it can be represented by arrows. So you can see three vectors here representing some sort of quantities. Now, the vector quantities you'll come across in the space physics school are the following, and we'll learn about them as we go along. The first one will be displacement. We'll find out what that means. But that displacement is a vector quantity which needs a size and a direction. Then we have velocity, then we have force, and then we have acceleration. So these are the first four vector quantities which we'll study and learn how to use in our physics.